Tech. We are an IT solutions company. Today I'm here to introduce to you a software, a point of sale software specifically. And then the software is very, very powerful. Okay. So right here we have these services. These are the kind of services we provide for our customers. Okay, so we provide website and software development, engineering, just studio systems administration, networking, Windows Server, Linux Server, everything you can think about. Also cybersecurity, app testing, penetration testing, and so on. Also, we also offer training. We offer courses over here on our website. When you go to the About page, you can actually see courses. Okay, when you hover over the About, okay, so you can actually enroll in free and then paid courses too. Okay, so this is OctoPOS. OctoPOS is a point of sale software for managing products, then the entire store, okay, which has products. Okay, so this software helps you manage the inventory products which are listed on this software. Can actually help you analyze, okay, all your sales. You can actually get total sales and then products which are out of stock, products which are in stock. You can actually see them list over here. Also, you can actually manage your customers and manage your suppliers as well. Okay, so this area you can actually add a customer over here. So these are the customers we have on this system right now. And at the time of installing it on your server, when you purchase the software, you are not going to see all this. You can actually add everything from scratch. Okay, add your own customers. These are just for testing purposes. Okay, so I'm going to add a customer called Chanel. Okay, this Chanel at gmail.com 0532. Okay, residential company address, let's say Ghana, and then I save. So actually customer saves successfully. Actually you can also update this customer information and also delete a customer if they are no more purchasing from you. Okay, so to actually delete customer, you can do two things. On this customer table, you can actually click on them and then you see their details are fetched into this area. You can actually, this Daniel Mante, you can actually maybe you typed something wrong, you can actually correct and then you update. Customer updated successfully. Okay, so where's Daniel? Daniel is surname is Apiano, so you can actually do all this stuff. Okay, so let's go straight to product list, and everything is same. Okay, so you can actually add a barcode 1140. Okay, total quantity of the item you're going to list on the software. Okay, so let's say you bought 90 of them. What was the cost of each? 23. And then how much are you going to sell them one item for? Okay, 25. So here you can actually enter a supplier ID. You can actually enter the supplier name over here, but the system also allows you to enter the supplier ID alone. So I'm going to enter 3, click on this button, and automatically fetches the supplier for me. That's the first name of the supplier. Okay, so full products, for product name, you can actually add the name of this product. Okay, so going to do below 3-in-1 mix. Okay, so you can actually add the net weight. Okay, because maybe you have similar items but with different networks. Okay, so when you are entering the name of the product, you can actually enter everything and then specify its price according to how much you want to sell it for. So product added successfully. So over here at row number 16, you see Milo 3-in-1. Okay, so you can actually expand and you're going to see this software is fully customizable. You can also add a supplier over here. So when I entered 3 as a supplier ID over here, you saw this name Michael. Okay, you can actually also add a supplier over here and then you can fetch them. Okay, here you can also add users and also delete users, update users. Yes, so that's my name. So let me add it from scratch. Okay, that's my name. So okay, bye. So you see when I filled in all this form and then this software is not a worrying software. If I say that, that's what I mean. Even if you leave a field blank and then you save, it's automatically going to allow you to save. Okay, because later you can still update using this button and then you're good to go. So over here, you see ID number is automatically generated 220040881, which is the user I just created. Okay, so this user is actually who will be using the software. So maybe you have 4 cashiers or 5 cashiers or even up to hundreds of cashiers in your company. You can actually list them over here and then as at the time of using the software, they will have to enter their ID. So when I entered this ID, the software gave me user found successfully. Okay, so you see my name is displayed on the receipt area. Okay, so you can actually also select a customer over here. Chanel, I just added and then it has appeared over here. So this is how you can actually sell. Okay, so these are the products we've listed and then they have appeared on this page. You can actually search for a product. Milo, you see Epicrom, they are all here. Paracetamol, there's very powerful. Okay, salbutamol, everything at all you can actually search and then it's going to display. Maybe you have listings of about 3,000, 4,000 products. You don't have to scroll and then be searching for it. You can actually enter it as a criteria and then it's going to display the product you want to select. Okay, so I'm going to go for this last one. This is how you sell. Maybe the person wants to buy 3 or 4 items. You click on this and then over here at the bottom you see products. That's the product's name. That's the price we entered, the selling price we entered as at the time of creating listing these products. You can actually enter the quantity over here. If it is 1, you can enter 1. If it is, let's say, 2. So 2, you saw over here the amount, the system automatically calculated 2 of these products. It's going to give you this. So you can actually add over here or use this buttons, add or remove an item. So I'm going to go for ship it all. The person bought 6, you can also add and then it's going to work perfectly. Epicron, 8 of them. Epicron, 8 of them. Okay, and then Kifo, what, 3 of them. Okay, so let's say a person is no more interested in this GP doll. You can actually click on this over here and then use this button or this to remove from the receipt. Okay, so we have this and then the grand total is 789. Okay, so Here the balance you are going to automatically get is 789, but with a minus in front of it, which means you are not the customer is actually owing you. So if the customer paid, you are going to actually enter the amount paid over here. So let's say 790, and then it automatically calculates the balance you are supposed to give to the without having to buy another calculator and then be calculating whatever goes in and then comes back. The system automatically calculates everything for you. So you have one all-in-one system, okay, which helps you list products, list customers, list suppliers, calculates sales, okay, whatever you sell, balances, you can actually do everything on the same software, just at a code, okay. So over here you can actually print the receipt, okay, for the customer. Here I don't have any printer installed, so that's what I'm going to get. No printer selected. Actually, I don't have any printer, so I'm going to click on cancel. So after you print, you can also go to next. What? Pay attention to this invoice number 220040019. When I click on next, it means I'm done with this sale. I'm going on to the next customer. So when I click on next, okay, automatically the invoice number changes. This place, this area is cleared, okay, this area is cleared, and then which means I don't need to actually have a copy of this invoice number, okay. So when I go to invoices, you can actually see invoice number. This we are seeing three of this because the person bought three of that, of three items. Okay, so this invoice number is for one person, the person bought three items. So over here, the price of the item, this item is 23, the person bought two of that. This item, the price is 30, the person bought three of that, and then the subtotal of that. Okay, so what if you want to see, let's say you have thousands of invoices generated in a whole year, and then there's an issue, and then you need to find the products, the exact number of products someone bought based on an invoice number, and then you have this invoice number. You can't just scroll up to thousands before you be able to find it. You see, you are this system actually helps you by allowing you to enter this invoice number 220040019. So there's actually what we just saw, and then when we entered, we found the result. So over here we can count, and then we have 3, which means this invoice number as at the time of selling, this person bought 3 items, and then the quantity the person bought, the subtotal, and the cashier, the person who sold, is actually that. Okay, so over here you want to also see the grand total. Maybe you don't need to calculate all these subtotals to be able to see the grand total of, and even what the person paid, and then the amount you give to the person as a balance, as a change. Sorry. Okay, so you can actually also go to sales. When you go to sales, and then here we don't have much sales, okay, so you can actually scroll down, and then you're going to see this invoice number. That's actually what we just sold, okay. So, and then there's a cashier, sold by Joshua, customer name Chanel, on this date, the total price, amount paid, and then the balance, and then the status. So in a case where someone purchases something and then gives you a amount which is lesser than the total price, sorry, you the system automatically says partial, or if the person paid nothing at all, the system automatically says unpaid. Okay, so which means you don't need to get another book to keep track of all these records. The system helps you by doing all this stuff for you. Okay, so if in a case where you have sold a lot of items and then you need to perform a search, you can actually use this search criteria 2204019 to fetch out. Okay, so here you are going to see that just like what we saw in invoice, but over here you're going to see the amount paid and then everything as well. Okay, so you can actually also add a user as we've talked about already. So the good thing about this software is that this is fully customizable. Okay, that's what I mean. This information over here is not static. Okay, you can actually change this information even to the extent that you can actually change the name of the software to your own company's name. Okay, so whenever you enter or save this company name on the software, it automatically appears on the receipt, which means this receipt was created or generated by your company. No one knows that this software is OctoPOS. Okay, so this can be done by just going to settings, and then over here, one good thing is that the software is user friendly. You can actually navigate through the software, and then there's no need for someone to teach you how to do this. Okay, so over here you can actually edit this information over here. You can actually change it to any name, and then the location, and then also your telephone number. The only thing you cannot touch is this invoice number. It's not editable. Okay, so after you change these three information, you can actually click on update. The updates are not going to reflect, but if you want to see this update, you need to close the software and then open it again, and then that's all. You're going to find the name of the company, everything you entered over there, right on the receipt, and then right at this area. So that's good, right? That's very, very good. So if you need to get a copy of the software, you can actually go visit our website. Over here, about, you're going to see products. Okay, so right under products, you can see multi-purpose point of sale software. Okay, you can actually get a copy of the software from this area. You can actually add it to cart, and then that's all. You have the software fully customizable. Okay, so if you also need guidelines in installing the software, you can actually also contact us at 059 303 5688, and then we will be glad to assist you. Thank you.